Hi, everyone, and Happy New Year. I thought that it would be a good idea to start the year with a healthy snack or even breakfast, since I bet a lot of us over the holidays, we might have been indulging in sweets and other foods. So I thought of making something that could be sweet, but not as sweet, and could start as winding us down into back into our healthy habits. So for today, I am going to make a seed and nut granola. Remember, all these ingredients you can swap out, change, decrease. It's still kind of going to work the same way. And it's really quick and easy and delicious. It's just about getting all the ingredients together and then putting it all together and baking it in the oven. I have preheated my oven at 350 degrees, and I'm going to start by adding 2 cups of oats, rolled oats. I'm going to put this in this big bowl right here. And then I have about 4 tablespoons of chia seeds. And then I have six tablespoons of hemp seeds. So again, all these seeds, they have a lot of fiber, they have a lot of protein, but they also have omega-3s, which are great for our brain and our joints. And so we want to go ahead and put those in there to help us with longevity and aging, and also with the fiber and the protein with satiety and with controlling our blood sugar. We're also going to add some pumpkin seeds, and this is about 2/3 of a cup of pumpkin seeds. Oops, one went away. I also have some flax seeds over here, and it's about half a cup of flax seeds. I also have about 1/3 of a cup of almonds, and like I said, if you don't like nuts, or if you're allergic to any of these nuts, you can always switch it out, or allergic to any of the seeds, you can always switch them out. Then with my big spoon right here, I'm just going to combine all these dried ingredients right here. I'm combining them. And then I'm going to add a little bit of a pinch of salt. So I'm just going to grab the salt and I'm going to pinch it up and add it here to add a little bit of flavor to it. But just a pinch, that's all we need. And then I'm going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla. So a teaspoon of vanilla, you can measure with the cap. Typically it's about a teaspoon, or this is a small cap, so I would do 2 of these small ones. And then we want to add the quote unquote sweetness to it. So I'm going to add about 1/4 of a cup of maple syrup. But this is like really good maple syrup, and we can add that to it. We could also do honey. If we do honey, I would do a little bit more than 1/4 of a cup, maybe 1/2 of a cup. So I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of maple syrup to my mixture right here. And then once that's in my mixture, I'm going to start mixing it with my spooning. So what I want is for it to just all be really well combined. So every little morsel of the oats to be wet. And so what I'm going to do after that is I'm going to pour it into a cookie sheet that I have here prepared with parchment paper. Parchment paper helps it so it doesn't stick to my cookie sheet, and it makes it easy for me to remove it when it's done baking. So I'm going to go ahead and pour it onto my cookie sheet right here. Put it back here so you can see. And because I want it to be like a universal depth, I'm going to push it down with, once I spread it with the spoon, I'm going to push it down with like some more parchment paper, or any other paper that you have that's just non-stick paper. So first I'm going to do it with my spoon right here. And then once I have it like a little bit more spread out, I am going to go ahead and use my non-stick paper on top of it to make it more like a uniform depth. So let me go ahead and take that off, because we want all the goodness of it. And these are like the chia seeds and the flax seeds kind of get stuck on the spoon. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my non-stick paper that I have here, and I'm going to push it down with my hand. to make it a uniform depth. And so after I am done with that, I am going to put it in the oven for about 30 minutes. I'm going to make sure I check on it because I don't want it to burn. Granola can burn really easily. So you want it just like a golden color. And after that, it can burn. If I leave it 30 minutes, I take it out, I leave it in the cookie sheet, and I will, let it cool there completely for like about an hour, and then just break it into pieces, and I've got granola. But let's say I want a granola bar instead. So my recommendation is to bake it in about 27 minutes. Take it out, remove it from the parchment paper, and then wait like about an hour, and then cut it with a knife, and you should have granola bars. Like I said, this is a great recipe, high in fiber, high in protein. It'll help you with satiety. It will help you with controlling your blood sugar. It will give you omega-3s. All good bang for your buck. I hope you get to try it. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you're having a blessed new year. And remember that we're always here for you, the on-site health coaches. You can come and ask us questions to the office at the Wellness Center and or email us. And I hope you're having a great day. Take care of yourself, okay? Bye-bye.